So it is time for October favorites, and this was actually kind of hard for me because I've been trying so many new products this month, and or I guess like rediscovering old products more than anything. And so I had to kind of like really think about what did I absolutely love. So the first thing that I absolutely love is this. This is my Paula's Choice. It's Resist Anti-Aging Clear Skin Hydrator. So this is in my Paula's Choice video. So watch the video if you want to know a little bit more about this specific product. But what happened to me is I actually ran out of this for about 5 days. And because I have to order it online, and sometimes I'm just not very proactive about ordering it. And usually I have like backups. And when I didn't, honestly, I was so upset. So I realized that this is like one of my favorite all-time products. It's the best moisturizer. It's like, because I put a lot of different products on my face, as you know if you watch that video. You know, I put like serums and all this kind of stuff, and by the end it's kind of shiny. And this, as a hydrator, number one, I feel like it kind of calms my skin down. It like makes it feel like, okay, everything's good. Not that any of those products are irritating, but not only that, it mattifies it a little bit. So honestly, like, this product I don't think I could live without. I know in my last video I had the 2.5% salicylic acid that I was like, I can't live without this. All of my Paula's Choice stuff, I can't live without it, so I'm so excited. I just ordered the 9% salicylic acid, and I used it last night for the first time, and I want to keep using it more, but I'm already in love with it, and I'll do a review on it a little bit later. But anyways, so excited. So this is like my all-time favorite product. I ordered 3 of them because I was like, I am not running out of this ever again. So huge on that. It's got like a really great texture to it. It's like a gel cream texture, and it like is gone. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sit on your skin, it doesn't feel heavy or thick or anything like that. So when I ran out of it, I really realized how much I absolutely love it. So the next product that I have been using every single day is my Caudalie lip conditioner. I was like, what is this? My Caudalie lip conditioner. Again, I really like this because I'll put it on my hand for you, and you can kind of see, like, you can't really see it. It's not super shiny, and I like that because I put this on at night. Caudalie is one of those brands. I actually was super lucky, and I got to meet one of the creators of the brand through the place that I work, and it was absolutely amazing. And to learn about the brand and how much passion they have for the brand was awesome. And I have a lot of other products that I'm loving of theirs right now, like a lot of the body products and even the skincare products. Like, I've kind of tried them in place of my Paula's Choice, and I love them, but I'm just so addicted to my Paula's Choice. Either way, this Caudalie lip conditioner I like because it doesn't stick to my pillow. So sometimes, like, even with a lot of other lip conditioners, I'll put them on and then, like, your lips stick to your pillow, and then I'm worried about them like getting on my pillow and breaking me out and all that jazz. And this doesn't do that. It's all natural. I think it's only like 12 bucks Canadian, so it's not crazy expensive, which is nice. And it's really conditioning. Like, I find that you can put it on before your lipstick, and it's not going to affect the wear of your lipstick either. So you can put it on night or day, and that's what I really like about this. So I've been wearing it every night and every day, probably for the past like 2 or 3 months since I went to that kind of meet and greet, I guess, and absolutely loving this. So very cool. And then the next product that is kind of like a face body product, I got this. I was at Bath & Body Works because I was anxiously waiting the Christmas candles coming out, and so I bought this because it was like, I think buy 2 get 1 free, and I bought 2 gifts. And then I bought 1 of this for me. I didn't buy this as a gift for somebody, just in case anybody's watching. But this is a 60-second hand manicure, and it's a sugar one. And honestly, my hands have never felt so soft in my life. So it's honestly just like this tub of sugar. I'm not even going to open it because it's kind of messy, but this tub of sugar, and you scoop some out, and then you like rub your hands with it. And I find I live in a really cold climate. We got snow really early this year, and my hands just started, like, my cuticles and everything started cracking. And I paint my nails a lot, so, you know, when you're removing it with alcohol and all that kind of, or, you know, makeup remover, gosh, I can't even talk. nail polish remover. Your hands like get dried and cracked, and so you just rub it on your hands and your hands feel like butter afterwards. And then I put it on, like I put the Caudalie hand lotion on afterwards, and it's just like, it's the world's best thing. I don't know, I can't explain it, but this is awesome, and it's not even crazy expensive. It's $13 if you just buy it on its own. So definitely recommend kind of checking that out if you like giving yourself manicures. Speaking of manicures, one of my absolute favorite things that I got this month is my NARS nail polish. So this is the first NARS nail polish that I've ever owned, and it is called 15 Minutes. It's from the Andy Warhol collection, which, if you just watched my NARS video, I have a lot of stuff from the Andy Warhol. I have a lot of NARS as well, and this was my first of like, and then I went out and bought like 4 more because I love them. The pigmentation is absolutely amazing. I was wearing this in one of my videos and now I can't remember which one it was, but if you saw me wearing yellow nail polish, that's what it was, and it's absolutely amazing. Like, it took probably a good like week and a few days to chip. It stayed on, it looked beautiful, it was easy to apply, and it's freaking yellow. It was like so opaque as well, and I quite like the size of the handle and the applicator and everything, so I quite enjoyed that. Plus, it's NARS. NARS is amazing, and we'll leave it at that. So, 2 products that I want to touch on kind of quickly because I've talked about them. I think I actually talked about this one in my September favorites video, but this is the Maybelline, I think it's called the Touch Lumi or Dream Lumi pen, and I actually like this. I find I've been reaching for this. I love Makeup Forever, the HD concealer, and I kind of did like a little mini like review of them in one video, and I also love the Touche Éclat, but I have been reaching for this like every single day instead of either of those. So my eye's watering, sorry, and I always do that. I like press it like it's gonna help it. Anyways, so I like this, and it's just kind of been my like go-to, and it's so much cheaper than either of those things. So super enjoying that as well, and I think I already talked about this. I know I've talked about it a lot in a lot of videos, so I don't really want to go too in-depth into it. I don't find that it gives like a whole lot of radiance, but it gives like a good coverage and a brightness to the skin, whereas maybe like the Touche Éclat gives a little bit more radiance. And I just did this makeup look, and I don't know again which order they'll post in, so I don't kind of want to give it away, but you can definitely sort of see the difference between the two. The other one is the MAC and Marilyn blush in Legendary. I know this is like a re-promote, but I never had that blush before, and I just really like this color. I'm wearing it today, and it's just so nice. It looks like it's not a blush, but it's something. I'm wearing some bronzer as well as a contour, but it's like a little bit of something if you don't want to look like you're wearing blush, and it's got a little bit of like shimmer to it, and I just really like it. I've been wearing this pretty much every day this month so far. So, kind of skipping over any other makeup items because I didn't really have a whole lot that I like was so in love with this month because I kind of tried a few different things. There was 2 candles that I burned a lot of this month, and one of them I take the candle part out and I peel the label off, and I already did that because I finished it, like seriously I burned it for like 2 weeks straight and then it was just gone, and it was the Spiced Cider candle, and that was in my September favorites video, but freaking I love that candle, and it's all gone and I can't find it anywhere, and it's so annoying, but whatever. And anyways, so it was Spiced Cider, and I love that. Then as soon as I finished that candle, I went to Bath & Body Works for all of the Christmas candles, and I got this one, this Twisted Peppermint one. You can tell I burned it quite a bit. Like, to here is liquid now when I burn it. It smells like peppermint. Well, obviously. It smells like peppermint, like a little bit sweeter than peppermint. But what I like about this is that it lingers a lot longer than some of the other candles. Like, I found that this, seriously, like, I'll burn it, and then the next day I'll walk into my house, I'm like, Erwin, are you burning a candle? Because he's a guy and he never lights candles. And he's like, no. And it still smells like this candle. Also, my kittens, their fur picks up the smell, and they smell like peppermint, and they're like my little peppermint kittens. Anyways, I'm just ridiculous. I really like this. I haven't tried any of the actual like holiday recipes that are on the lid. Maybe I should, and then let you know if they're any good. But anyways, peppermint candle, I only bought one, and I'm only gonna buy one because I'm trying to try as many different candles as I can, and then I'll know what I'll buy for next year, I guess. I don't know. Love this. And then for my book favorite of the month, I picked up a whole bunch of books this month, and I read quite a few of them because I am an avid reader. This book I actually read in a day. So this is called Evermore, and when I bought this book, I didn't realize it was going to be, it's very like young reader, and I do read a lot of like young adult books, and this was on the like not just for teens young adult table at Chapters Indigo, and so I was like, okay, I'll read this, and I really enjoyed it, but it was young, if that makes sense. Like, it was written for somebody younger than me, for sure, and it was one that like you're kind of like, oh, okay. I can just tell that it's like I'm a little bit beyond it. However, I enjoyed it a lot. I think part of it was maybe because the guy's name was Damon, and I am like the world's biggest Vampire Diaries fan, and I'm totally team Damon. I love Damon more than I should. Anyways, and this book, the guy's name was Damon, so maybe in my head I was like, oh, Damon. But there's a whole series of this, and I'm reading the second one right now. I skipped it, and I read a couple of books in between, and now I'm back to like the second book in this. If you've read it, let me know if the series kind of stays good. I really enjoyed this first book. So it's about this girl who she can see auras around people. She can kind of read their thoughts and their minds, and she's psychic basically, and it's because she's had a near-death experience, and then she meets this mysterious guy who she can't read his mind, and it's kind of like their story. So I really enjoyed it, and I read it in one day. So that's kind of my favorite book this month, just because there's not a lot of books that you can just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna read this. It was a day off, and I don't have a whole lot of those, so I just was like, you know, I'm going to enjoy this. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed my favorites of the month. There wasn't a whole ton of them, but I hope that you enjoyed them nonetheless, and have a wonderful November. I hope it hasn't snowed as much as it has here already for you, but I love the snow, so I'm actually kind of okay with it. Alright, bye!